the question I really wanted to ask you was, can you explain to everybody why this particular uh, the movie, the program, took so long to come out? Because I was waiting to see Kirk's star on the Hollywood Boulevard, and I didn't see that. So, you know, what took so long?
So we had a number of issues with distribution companies. I had a catastrophic failure with my previous distribution company. It was very very bad, and then we kind of got aligned with another company, and then that one tanked. It just didn't happen, unfortunately. And then we came to the realization that we're going to have to do this on our own. And I remind your audience, like, just because a film is done, it doesn't mean you can just immediately release it. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen. There's metadata to realize. There's quality control issues. There's the trailer you got to make. You got to get in the queue for the various platforms. That takes 3 months minimum, right? Again, trailer, metadata, cover art, all these things go into a film's release, and they don't happen overnight. It takes time and resources. And um, we also had some other issues. We had to go back to the drawing board and additional follow-up interviews. Like, for instance, Kirk decided to come forward. Thank you, Logan, for helping orchestrate that. So, that meant that we had to go back to the sound design individual. Like, when the film's done, he does all the sound work, and then he spits out all the various stems, and then that has to be put together for the deliverables. It just takes time and resources, and that's one of the reasons why it took as long as it did. Like, let's say that Netflix wanted to buy it, right? One of the things that a lot of the people that we were entertaining, making sales to, was that if you want to sit on this film and release it in the spring of 2025, that's a non-starter. Like, this film's coming out this year, and I think that put pressure. That was additional pressure on some of these individuals with various platforms. So again, we went full independent. We got in the queue, and then made it in time for the fourth quarter release. Once we realized that we were going to release this film entirely independently, which I'd never done before, we had to raise additional capital, a significant amount of additional capital, so we can hire the PR firms and get this social media sites and run. It's a big operation. It's a lot. It's a lot. Um, One thing I wouldn't mind mentioning for those of you interested in seeing the program, it's for sale only right now, which is it's expensive. It's $20, and I get it. So if you can afford to support the movement and you like what we do, get it. If not, wait till the end of the month, and we'll have it available rental. And also, I know there's been some issues with people abroad. We're ironing the kinks out regarding making it available on various platforms around the world. It's an ongoing thing. There's people working diligently behind the scenes to make all that happen. So please, if you're abroad and you're having frustrations, be patient. It's coming.